I survived 200 days in ultra hardcore, and here's what happened. Now, if you don't know, ultra hardcore is just like hardcore, except you don't naturally regen health and have to use other means to heal. This story starts off where we left off in the last video, so if you haven't seen the first 100 days, definitely consider watching that first, and then coming back to this video later. In between days 100 and 123, I'd spent a lot of time trading with villagers and sorting my chests. My goal for these next 200 days was to get a villager breeder, an iron farm, and beat the Ender Dragon, as well as get an elytra. All of this before day 200. So I sailed to the village where I take villagers from and brought another villager home so that I could put it in a breeder. Get in my boat. Nope. Okay. I know you're having a conversation, but oh. And when I'm working with villagers, you know how it usually goes. But I started making the breeder and ran into a few complications. Get out of here. I feel bad for hitting that chicken now. Should I feel bad? Ah. No, wait. Problems. What are you doing? Go to the... Why? Yes, yes. No. Okay. Oh, no. What is wrong with you? Also, the song that was playing during the stream at the time was very fitting. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Stay. Please stay. Okay, now go in there, please. Nope. I should really just use minecarts. What? Why? 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 Ah! Okay, no. Eventually, after a lot of struggling, like, you can probably feel my pain from some of these clips. But eventually, I got the villagers in. I thought we were friends. I thought we were good friends. You used to give me emeralds for sticks. But you know what? No. We're not friends anymore. Then I finished up the rest of the breeder, which, by the way, this design that I'm using is by Logical Geek Boy, and I'll leave a link to his video if you want to build this for yourself. But I finished up the breeder, and while I waited for some baby villagers, I decided to whack some skeletons, trade with my villagers, and... Something has gone horribly wrong. I was meant to put a trapdoor here. You know what? I don't want to worry about it right now. I will fix this off stream. I'll send you a DM, doggo. Ah! After that failure, I decided to take a nice, relaxing trip to the Nether. I'm always pretty cautious, especially in ultra hardcore, but the main reason that I came to the Nether was so that I could fight some blazes and get a bunch of blaze rods. I felt pretty safe with full protection for diamond armor, so it wasn't much of a challenge. I'm just a little dramatic. Nice. Oh, this is so easy. Wait a minute. Oh! Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Anyways, I got 23 blaze rods at the cost of losing quite a bit of health, so I went back to the overworld, ran around for a bit, and healed a little with the stew that is sus, and did my first bit of potion brewing to get some instant health potions. Your mom. Ignore that armor rename. Blame my Twitch chat. But now, with potions at the ready, I went back to the Nether, not to kill more blazes, but this time to find a warped forest, which was actually pretty easy to find with the render distance cranked all the way up. However, before I ventured off, I felt a sudden urge to finish my roof that I never finished. You don't know this yet, but post day 200, I actually ended up changing the roof entirely anyway. Also, someone pointed out I was either really close to a stronghold or really far from one. I was close. Of course, I would need to get a lot more ender pearls if I was going to go to the stronghold. So now was finally the time to go back into the Nether. I had to figure out how I'd get across or around this big lava lake to get to that warped forest, though. I had obstacles. Yeah, he cannot reach me. Not a challenge for a pro gamer such as myself, though. Oh, yes you can. Yes you can. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think he could reach. Oh, oh god. Luckily, the Ham Cavalry came in to save the day while I cleaned up the remains. Now that's teamwork. I mended my pick just a little and gathered some blocks to start making my way across the fiery red forest. I was like Tarzan, but instead of fast and swinging, I was slow and, boating. I did, however, feel much safer in the warped biome. No. And now I could go on the hunt for Endermen. I find the easiest way to do this is to trap them in a boat so that you can keep your distance and they can't teleport away. Hello. Hi, hello, come here. No. Uh-oh. You still get the occasional close call. And it's a spam call, too. It wasn't even worth it. Although most of the time, that doesn't include an actual phone call. Also, does anyone else get a really weird feeling when an Enderman teleports away and you can't find it? I did find it eventually, though. Oh, hello. No. No. Yeah, that was a bit too close of a call. I thought for sure I was dead there, but somehow managed to make it out alive using my export parkour skills, and I still trapped him in the boat. I shouldn't be here. The Nether is not a place for me. He still didn't drop a pearl, which I found kind of rude after all that work. I figured the pearls could wait for now. Also, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to leave a like and stick around for one of the most amazing dragon fights I've ever seen later on. When I returned home, I grabbed a few more potions and decided that maybe I'd have better luck in a different area of the Nether, so I gathered up some obsidian and headed towards where the spawn chunks were. Oh, and I killed a cow for old time's sake. Anyways, I eventually found my way there, and this spawn chunk overlay thing is a setting in MiniHUD. If you want me to cover this mod in more detail in a future video, let me know. Like I said though, we made it to the spawn chunks, and I picked out a spot for the portal. I thought I was completely prepared, but I forgot flint and steel, so instead of digging one of the many gravel patches found in mountains, my mind immediately went to river. And then I did a bit of caving to find some iron, got a little sidetracked, just a little, but did end up finding iron eventually. Now, this next part of the story is one of frustration. Frustration because I was gone from home for a long time, I wasn't getting what I needed for the Great Dragon fight, and I kept running into different obstacles. For example, this Nether spawn being in a basalt delta. I tried to make the best of it though, made a safe box around the portal and a bridge to the Nether wastes, but I did keep running out of blocks and there was a lot of back and forth between the overworld and the Nether because of it. The threat of ghasts shooting me off of this sketchy bridge was always in the back of my mind, but I had to keep going. I had to be brave, and I couldn't let the ghasts win. Bravery in this case means adding a railing to the bridge and shooting the ghasts when they weren't looking. I eventually made it across though, and did some mining for a few different reasons. I wanted to maybe try and get some gold for some piglin bartering and hopefully get a little lucky with the ender pearls, but I also figured ancient debris could be nice too. I should have mended my pick a bit more, however, I'm just impatient. The piglin bartering yielded no ender pearls, and my mining session led to a very low durability pick and only a single piece of ancient debris. Feeling defeated, I traded my final pieces of gold, hoping for a miracle, but not getting one. So I had to pack up my stuff and head back home, empty-handed. And to top it all off, I couldn't even find my way home, so it was a long journey back, and still only one pearl. Now, I just want to point out that I did a face reveal not too long ago, but I've been recording any footage I need for videos separate. I forgot to do that for this one singular stream. I was trying to get an axe with literally anything other than fortune. And I was also scrounging around for any gold that I could find to craft more golden apples. Oh, and also, a day check, it was day 186 and we were getting closer to that dragon fight. Using my new Silk Touch pick, I went and gathered a bunch of gold from the Nether. More gapples for me. Also, I did some enchanting to try and get Feather Falling 4 for my boots, but ended up settling for Feather Falling 1 because it was better than nothing. That night, I decided to take a look and see if I could at least find out how many Eyes of Ender I would end up needing at the stronghold before I went and gathered more pearls. I had assumed that this would be a rather straightforward stronghold to find, and that maybe it'd be ocean exposed. I narrowed it down to this seaside mountain, checked underwater, in this ravine, even in the nearby caves, but found no sign of the stronghold. I turned on chunk borders thinking it might help, but it didn't really. So I dug down here in the water and still found nothing. I swear I've triangulated strongholds before, but this stronghold was just weird to me, I guess, or maybe I was just having an off day. But regardless, I didn't want to lose any more eyes, so I picked a spot, dug down, and you better believe it, I dug straight into the portal room. Oh. Oh! Okay. Found the portal room. It's a no eye. What? I cleared the room of any possible future danger for when the day of the dragon fight would come. I really didn't want anything to happen to me before the dragon fight. If I was to die, it would be by Ender Dragon, and it certainly would not be by fall damage. Now that I knew I would need exactly 12 Eyes of Ender, I had to get to work killing Endermen. It wouldn't be an overly difficult task, but I sometimes made it difficult. I do have a pretty cool stream playlist, though. Okay. Number 6. After a while, I finally gathered all 12 pearls, went back home, carefully, and brewed some potions of strength and potions of slow falling. Day 192 was upon us, and the dragon fight was just around the corner, so I said my potential goodbyes. House, random pig. I'm gonna miss you. Food source, cows. I'm gonna miss you guys as well. I'm gonna miss you guys especially. One of you used to know Tom/Jerry. I don't remember who died. It's been fun. If I never come back, you're trapped here forever. And there's no way out. This is where you live now. Also the iron farm. Oh, and also apparently I built an iron farm but didn't record it, so iron farm. Anyway, I found my way back to the stronghold I found earlier, and it was time. Is this it? Oh god. I am so lucky that there was water down here. Kale from the past knew I was gonna fall down this hole. Everything from day 100 until now was leading to this moment. If I die today, this ultra hardcore world has not been a failure. It's been a good time. I feel like it's made me a better player. Ultra hardcore is really difficult, but I think I can take on this dragon. I think I can do it. Okay. I gathered a few pearls and then began taking out the towers. Okay. Run, 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 run. Get away from me. I had never beat the dragon in single player, let alone in ultra hardcore, so I felt the nerves. Overshot that one a little bit. Undershot that one just a little bit. I gotta watch out for that dragon. Oh, I really... Oh! Watch out, watch out, watch out! Okay. Okay, dragon's perching. Oh my gosh, okay, it's time. Eventually, it felt as if time had slowed down. The next perch of the dragon would either mean my death or the dragon's. Would this moment really be the end of my journey here in UHC? It was time to find out. It was over. I had won. It was really over. And I had my prize. And the end was finally free. Anyway, I grabbed the egg, but we still had a Minecraft week until day 200. And after all, this video is 200 days in Minecraft, not 193. Let's go. So I went through the gateway hoping to fulfill my final goal of getting an Elytra by day 200. Of course, with my luck, I ended up on this lone island above the void and had just enough blocks to make it close enough to Pearl. I gathered some endstone so that I'd have plenty of blocks and ran aimlessly through the endless wasteland of the End Islands, bridging precariously over the void only when necessary. And even though it had only been like one Minecraft day, do you even remember the Shire, Mr. Frodo? Eventually though, I did find an end city, and it even had a ship which was perfect. Made myself a water bucket safety net and began towering up to collect what was mine. These shulkers seemed a little upset that I was there, but once I stopped floating, I got my revenge. And then I went down to the lower deck, fought this shulker, and had to craft a shulker box because my inventory had filled up. But now that I had my wings, the sky was the limit, just as the achievement says. I grabbed the dragon head for future endeavors and killed the last shulker on that ship. Then I took my wings for a bit of a test flight. Did some end raiding since I was already there, and having some shulkers sooner rather than later is always really nice. I'd say I was pretty successful. Also, I forgot how good some of the loot in End Cities was. With my work now complete, on day 196, I went through the portal home. I didn't sit through the credits, but I did think about it. I respawned in the spawn chunks because I brought my bed with me when I left, and in order to get home, I decided to fly in style using some rockets that I quickly scrounged up. Eventually, after going the wrong way, I made it home, unpacked my loot, and got all the black wool I could find, and almost died to this trident drowned. Oh no! Oh no. But I killed it. Finally, I turned the dragon into a rug, gave the egg a display, and on day 200, I reflected on the journey so far, and looked ahead to the future. I have tons of plans for this world to come, but if you have any suggestions on where you'd like to see this series go, let me know down in the comments. As always, a huge thanks to my supporters. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. But this was 200 Days in Ultra Hardcore. My name has been Kale, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!